Hi there, my Las Vegas realtor community. This is Kirby, Scofield Realty. So today what we're going to talk about is a really simple day in life of a real estate agent. What do you need to do to be successful? What works, what doesn't? What I'm going to give kind of couple little pointers today is just what I've seen in our success with our company. We have up to 60 agents now. And the ones that follow us, it works. It's amazing. Numbers hit. They're very happy. They make a great income, and they have work-life balance. So biggest thing is you gotta treat it like a 9 to 5. When you sit there as a new agent, a lot of times you don't have direction. You don't know what to do. But if you just go home then, or you go do something else, what you just did, it'd be the same as walking off your job anywhere else. You just fired yourself. So treat it like 9 to 5. Keep yourself busy with whatever you're able to keep yourself busy with. With us, our agents, we have 75,000 leads in our pool. They're all paid for. I can keep you busy all day long. If you're at another brokerage, go to your broker, find something, go to the pages. There's a lot of cool Facebook pages, stuff like that, to find just different ideas of marketing yourself and how to keep yourself busy. And then the biggest thing, though, is you're a CEO, though. So you're the CEO of your own company, which anyone who knows if you're a CEO, 24/7, you're on call. So you're treating it like a 9 to 5, but you're 24/7 because we never know when that client call is going to come in, when that offer being accepted is going to hit, when you're in escrow and something happens to the house, and you got to run out to it and turn off water or something. You never know. So treat it like 9 to 5, but you're the CEO, so no, it's 24/7 gig. Big thing that I had to learn myself personally in the game, once I learned that, is personal development. As a CEO, you have to personally motivate yourself, and you have to keep your mind straight. And the biggest things that I found that a lot of people have help in, I know I did personally each time I've tiered up in my career, is reading is one that people do. I can't read. I have no attention span to do it, so I do Audible. And I got to listen at 1.5 because otherwise I lose my mind and I don't even know what they just said for the last 5 minutes. 1.5 keeps me interested as long as it's not a crappy narrator. Then I'm good. So I'd say if you're like me and you have ADD or whatever the heck they want to call that I have, I've never been diagnosed with anything, but I'm not normal, Audible. Otherwise, if you can sit there and read. A ton of books. Ever want any ideas of them? My agents come in all the time. I got a whole library of books over there. Funny thing, I've never cracked one of them open because I listen to Audible. But if I like them, I buy them. So I got the book to show you. Next is gym. Working out, taking a walk. Some people don't want to do a gym. Go walk your dog. Go for a walk. Anything. Just get every book I almost read, they say, get that fresh air. Get outside. Second with that is don't wear shades when you're doing it. See that sun. Get it all natural. It just changes everything in your body. Now, with that, you got to do early or late. I'm an early person. I can be up at 4, 5 a.m. And, I want to sleep in too, but all I know is, okay, don't be a little punk. And I get myself out of bed, and I'm going instantly. A lot of people it takes a little longer, and sometimes that means you got to go late. My wife's one that she can go to the gym late. Me, when I get done with the day, my brain's still in like picking up stuff from the day, but mine's a morning one. So after you get past that, how you're on, because you have to take care of you first. There's nothing you can do in this business if you're not treating like a 9 to 5, and you're ready for 24/7 work, and you're not taking care of yourself with some kind of personal development. You need to go get to 9 to 5 so someone else can control your time. But next is block out. Prospecting is number one. So for me now, that's where you get in this. We're recruiting. We want agents. My job is to recruit and prospect agents to my brokerage. Your job as an agent is prospect new clients that become continued clients and referable to you. So number one thing is if you don't have prospecting blocked out, go get a 9 to 5. Like a regular 9 to 5 if someone's paying hours. You have to have prospecting blocked out or you're going to do what a lot of agents do and they go to waves. You get that referral, you do a great thing with that one client, but you don't do any prospecting until it. They hit that close of escrow, you get that keys, you do your cool pose, you got your check. Okay, now I gotta go find that next deal. Now it's gonna take 2 to 3 months for that person to go in escrow. Guess what? Now that money you felt, man, I just made that in a month. Well, actually, you just made that in 4 months because now you gotta go through the whole process again. So consistently, number one thing you gotta do, prospect. Um, During the day, take your admin and current issues, do them by end of day. If you have an escrow already, unless it's something pressing, contractual date that's hitting the end of day or something like that, most of those items you can handle when you have time in the day to handle those emails, to follow up with that voicemail, that text message. The number one thing is prospecting, getting that next deal in, and then controlling it from there. Um, we do a lot of things just with Google Calendar. There's a lot of softwares out there too for your timing. So if your schedule's set, you're okay. What I do, contractual timelines, coach your client and yourself on it. So you got a due diligence period. You go in contract, set the due diligence in Google Calendar to notify your client 2 days before and the day of. Due diligence up on their contract. It notifies you. It notifies you and them. It's given notice to them. You have everything tracked right there. And then you're not worrying about those dates when they hit or did they not or whatever. You do that right when you go into escrow. You open escrow, all excited, pull. Take 5 minutes, set your contractual timelines, send an email to every party involved in the transaction at that point. Inspector, lender, title, escrow, buyer, and state, here's our timelines. Here's who has to do what. List agent, I need the SRPD HOA resale package. That's what I do with the opening email. Everybody's been put on notice. Then the calendar dates tell us when we're having to do something. In between there, that escrow's going. I can't control what happens with a lender. I can't control what happens with an appraisal. I can't control what happens with an inspection. What we can do is control the timelines and then fill in the rest of the time with prospecting. Getting next deal, next showing. Educate when free. That's the next thing. It's kind of like personal development, but it's not. You get a call on a community. You have no idea where that community is. When I first got into real estate, I had no idea of anything. One of my first sales on a high rise. I thought they were hotels on the strip. I never went on the strip and hung out. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I just winged it. I figured out you don't have to tip the guy at the hotel at the condo. I was tipping these valet guys. And I was like, how? I kept getting these high rise clients. I'm like, I'm gonna go broke on valet tips. And then finally, one of the owners of it, who was selling with me later, excuse me, goes, you don't have to tip them. It's in our HOA fees. He's like, this ain't a hotel. I'm like, oh, crap. And I'd been tipping like $5 a pop every time I showed a place. And so I was like, I'm going to go broke by the time I sold something on just freaking valet fees. So when you get something like that, I didn't know the high rises. What I did is then I set up appointments with the HOA. And I went and asked every single and any question I could. What are the amenities? What's included in this? Why would someone want your tower over another tower? What are issues or things that they can look for? What's coming on the board of directors meeting? What's the next minute? Stuff like that. You can talk to them all the time. So that's why I do a high res. Golf courses. Then I got golf courses. Okay. I played football. I wrestled. I played rugby. I played baseball. I'm like the worst golfer in the world. If I go hit a shot, it's shanked. Like, I'm not Happy Gilmore. That thing goes the wrong way. Like, I even suck at miniature golf. So when I got golf course home people asking, I had no idea. I didn't know what they call social memberships were. I didn't even know what the heck that was. I thought they were talking about social media. I had no idea what the heck they were talking about. So I went and same thing. Talked to HOA. How do I sell your golf course? How do I sell Spanish Trails over Canyon Lake or Canyon Gate? How do I sell the Ridges over Red Rock over this one in Henderson? And so I became an expert on all the different golf courses. Homes are homes. Unless it's custom home, most of our homes are tracked. They're all the same. So once you know, like Red Rock, there's like 6 models. Once you know those 6 models, then you just got to know the actual neighborhood. What are they buying? They're buying that neighborhood, that property, that area. So educate yourself when free on the unknown. Because your knowledge is what makes you special. And how you deliver it to help your client. Anyone could go to any of the portals out there and look up data. that knowledge is not just there. What you're going to get from individually talking to the HOA. That knowledge is not there where you're going to be able to tell them, unless they really dig for it, hey, this tower, there's 8 models from floor 2 to 47, and then it goes to penthouses. And between that, it's an average of 5 to 10 grand per 10 floors that it goes up in value. And once you get over this floor, there's a HVAC duct that changes the layout of this one plan. Only you're going to know that. You won't be able to look that up unless someone wrote a blog on it, but who's going to go search for a blog? They rather it come from you and how you deliver it. And how you deliver it is going to be based on your ability to deliver knowledge to your clients the way that they're going to digest it. Because every client's different. Every client, some are numbers, some are material items, some are fixture items. There's so many different things. That's up to you that you got to do. That's what makes you special. That's what makes you referable. And that's what makes you the person they call who you sell the house today that they bought a house, sell it with you 2 years from now. So with that, 9 to 5, you're the CEO. Educate, educate, educate. And number one, though, make sure you have personal time built in to develop yourself. And we would love to show you what we have here at Scofield Realty. We have coaches. We have all the different tools. Maybe you're right fit. I'm confident and cocky that it is, and I have the best contract in town. So please come see our growth director and have a great year. This is Kirby Scofield, Scofield Realty. Thank you.